Year 3, welcome to your DT lesson for this week. So today we're going to carry on from where we left off last week, looking at the towers. You will notice that we're just going to take this one stage further on. You're going to take the information and all that knowledge that you've learnt from last week, where you looked at the structure, how it was formed, some of the best shapes in order to make a tower nice and strong. And we're going to recap some of that knowledge. So today we'd like you to work through the lesson slides and have a look what they do, so you can check that you've understood which joins potentially and also which shapes are going to be best for you to put into your plan. So we'd also like you to look very specifically at what you did last week. Okay, test your knowledge on the pictures. And then we're going to start to plan. So you're going to have a planning sheet today. The design specification ready for your build, which is next week, is your tower must be made from 12 straws and masking tape. If you don't have straws, you can use rolled up pieces of paper. If you're really stuck and are happy to collect them, you could come and get them from school. Just message your teacher and we can have some ready for you. The tower itself, once you've built it, can't be any bigger than 20 centimetres, so make sure you get a ruler to check it. And it needs to be able to hold the weight of a pair of scissors. So think about how you can build one so that you've got something on the top that will hold these scissors. And you're going to have to time it so that you've got 25 minutes to build. At the end of that time, it's whatever your structure looks like. So before you start to build, you're going to need a plan. We need to think about how we can join the straws together. Are you just going to literally masking tape them up? I would suggest that although masking tape is a good way of holding them, there might be a better way. We can look on our knowledge organiser for this. And in this middle section here, I really want you to pay attention to how to perform some of these joins. So before you start, maybe have a go at doing the straight join, having a look at, can you put them together with anything else? Can you bend the straw? Will that make it any stronger? Will it hold it any better? You should, if you do one of these joins correctly, not need to put any masking tape around the end because it should hold together nice and firm. So you may need a bit of practice. If your joins, once you've had a go, are not as secure as you would like, maybe then you can add in some masking tape. But please do have a read and have a little practice before you decide which ones that you're going to use. Okay, there is a sheet here with some of the folds and what they look like, how to do it, a bigger version on the slides for you to look at. But your last sheet, and this is your task today, because it might take some time for you to have a practice, it might take some time for you to do the actual plan. What we're looking at achieving in this lesson, and although it's not assessed, please do try to complete it, because it will really help you think about your design and your structure, is I would like you in the top section of your box to draw the shape that you think it's going to look like, okay? And how you're going to join the straws. Maybe you can draw us a copy of your angled ones, your straight joins, how you're going to put them together. I'm going to put something here where this is a straw and this is a straw. And you can do a diagram that's labelled to explain how it's going to be made up. I would imagine your tower is going to look a bit more substantial than just a normal triangle. You might want to put some platforms in, a bit like you saw on the Eiffel Tower, one of the other towers that you looked at last week. But once you've decided what you think it's going to look like and which joins you're going to use and have told us around them, we would like you just to write that down. This is how it will be made. So for instance, here's an example. I will build a structure in the shape of a triangle because it will be very strong at the base and at each section. Now, I didn't write down because I saw this in the Eiffel Tower and that holds nice and secure, and a triangle is one of the strongest shapes, but that is why I thought about it, I chose it and put it in my design. I just need to write it down, a bit like our English reasoning. Doesn't stop there, just the shape. Why did you use some of the joins that you did? I will use an angled join at the top and bend it over here to create a point. I'm not just going to leave two straws apart from each other. I'm going to have one straw that's in and bend it backwards and hope that that's a continuous join. I believe this will hold in place better than the other choices. Straight joins will link two straws together to create the height. Now don't forget that it also needs to be that 20 centimetres. So one other thing that might be really nice to add on is to show your height in the picture. Have those ready, keep them safe, because you will need to use that plan next week in order to be able to build yours and evaluate it. Really look forward to seeing lots of great designs, but if you're really stuck, there should be, here it is. There's a page on there with pictures to show you some. The screen keeps sticking. We will try and get some of those pictures up for you so you can have a look at the designs. There's always a small fault, but remember with DT, trial and error until you create something that you love. Good luck.